page 7 of the Kurukulla prayer book. Let's start. In the Buddha's Dharma and Sangha, until enlightened seek refuge through merit from giving and the rest. To aid all may I become Buddha in the Buddha's Dharma and Sangha. Until enlightened I seek refuge through merit from giving and the rest. To aid all may I become Buddha in the Buddha's Dharma and Sangha. Until enlightened I seek refuge through merit from giving and the rest. To aid all may I become Buddha. May all sentient beings have happiness and its causes. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all sentient beings never be parted from sorrowless bliss. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from bias, attachment, and hatred. To the founder, the endowed, transcendent destroyer, the one gone beyond, the foe destroyer, the completely perfected, fully awakened being, perfect in knowledge and in good conduct, Sugata, knower of the world, supreme guide of human beings to be tamed, teacher of gods and human beings, to you, the completely and fully awakened one, the endowed, transcendent destroyer, the glorious conqueror, the subduer of the Shakya clan, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. To the founder, the endowed, transcendent destroyer, the one gone beyond, the foe destroyer, the completely perfected, fully awakened being, perfect in knowledge and in good conduct, Sugata, knower of the world, supreme guide of human beings to be tamed, teacher of gods and human beings. To you, the completely and fully awakened one, the endowed, transcendent destroyer, the glorious conqueror, the subduer of the Shakya clan, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. To the founder, the endowed, transcendent destroyer, the one gone beyond, the foe destroyer, the completely perfected, fully awakened being, perfect in knowledge and in good conduct, Sugata, knower of the world, supreme guide of human beings to be tamed, teacher of gods and human beings. To you, the completely and fully awakened one, the endowed, transcendent destroyer, the glorious conqueror, the subduer of the Shakya clan, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. When, O supreme among humans, you were born on this earth, you paced out 7 strides, then said, I am supreme in this world. To you, who were I prostrate. With pure bodies, forms supremely pure, wisdom ocean like a golden mountain, faith in the 3 worlds, winner of the best, Lord, to you I prostrate. With the supreme signs, face like spotless moon, color like gold, to you I prostrate. Dust free like you, the 3 worlds are not. Incomparably wise one, to you I prostrate. The Savior having great compassion, the Founder having all understanding, the field of merit with qualities like a vast ocean, to you, the one gone to thus I prostrate. The purity that frees one from attachment, the virtue that frees one from the lower realms, the one path, the sublime pure reality, to the Dharma that pacifies I prostrate. Those who are liberated and also show the path to liberation, the holy field qualified with realizations, who are devoted to the moral precepts, to you, the sublime community intending virtue, I prostrate. Homage to the Supreme Buddha, homage to the Dharma refuge, homage to the great Sangha, all 3 ever devout homage. To all worthy of respect, bowing with many as all realms, atoms, and all aspects, with supreme faith I pay homage. Do not commit any non-virtuous actions, perform only perfect virtuous actions. Subdue your mind thoroughly. This is the teaching of the Buddha. A star, a mirage, the flame of a lamp, an illusion, a drop of dew or a bubble, a dream, a flash of lightning, a cloud. See conditioned things as such. Through these merits may sentient beings attain the rank of all-seeing, subdue the foe faults, and be delivered from samsara's ocean, perturbed by the ways of aging, sickness, and death. From Tushita's hundreds of God's protectors' heart, to tip of this fresh, pure white heat, curd like cloud, O Lobsang Drapa, Dharma's omniscient king, pray come to this place with your disciples, in space ahead on lion throne, low lotus and moon. Venerable Guru, smile brightly with delight. Praise day hundreds of eons to spread doctrine as supreme merit. Field for my mind of faith. Your wisdom mind sees full range of knowables. Your eloquent speech adorns fortunate ears. Your beauteous body, glory outstanding. Homage to you, worthwhile to think of, hear and see. Pleasant offerings of water, various flowers, fragrant incense, light perfume, and so on. Oceans of offerings set out and envisioned, offered up to you, supreme field of merit. Non-virtue committed with body, speech, and mind, which I have heaped up since beginningless time, especially what has contradicted three vows. Each I confess from my heart with strong regret. In time of strife you strove to learn and practice, shunned mundane concerns, made life essential. O protector from depths of our hearts, we rejoice in your powerful great deeds. Venerable Gurus, from love and wisdom, clouds densely massed in your Dharma kaya sky, pray loose a rain of vast profound Dharma on fields of disciples just as needed. May whatever virtue that I've here gathered bring benefit to all beings and doctrine, and may it make Venerable Lobsang Drakpa's essential teaching specially shine forever. Migmet se wei te chen chen rei zik dri me kien pei wang po jong pel yang du pung ma lu jom se sang wei dang gang chen ke pe su gen pa lop sang dra pe jab la so wa dem. O glorious and precious root Guru, pray take seat of lotus on my crown, caring for me with your great kindness. Bestow attainments above speech and mind. O glorious and precious root Guru, pray take seat of lotus at my heart, caring for me with your great kindness. Bestow attainments common and supreme. O glorious and precious root Guru, pray take seat of lotus at my heart, caring for me with your great kindness, until supreme awakening remains steadfast. Homage to the exalted three jewels. Thus have I heard at one time the Blessed One was dwelling in Rajagriha on Vulture Mountain, together with a great assembly of monks and a great assembly of bodhisattvas. At that time, the Blessed One was absorbed in the concentration of the countless aspects of profound illumination. At that very time, the superior Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva, the great being, was looking perfectly at the practice of the profound perfection of wisdom, perfectly looking at the emptiness of inherent existence of the five aggregates also. Then, through the power of the Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra said to the superior Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva, the great being, how should a child of the lineage train who wishes to engage in the practice of the profound perfection of wisdom? Thus he spoke, and the superior Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva, the great being, replied to the Venerable Shariputra as follows. Shariputra, whichever son or daughter of the lineage wishes to engage in the practice of the profound perfection of wisdom should look perfectly like this. subsequently looking perfectly and correctly at the emptiness of inherent existence of the five aggregates also. Form is empty, emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, compositional factors, and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, like this, all phenomena are empty, without characteristics. That is, they are not produced and do not cease. They have no defilement and no separation from defilement. They have no decrease and no increase. Therefore, Shariputra, in emptiness, there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no compositional factors, no consciousness. There is no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visible form, no sound, no smell, no taste, no object of touch, no mental phenomenon. There is no I element and so forth up to no mind element, up to no element of mental consciousness. There is no ignorance and no ignorance and so forth up to no aging and death, and no cessation of aging and death. Likewise, there is no suffering, no origin, no cessation, and no path, no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Therefore, Shariputra, because there is no attainment, bodhisattvas rely on and abide in the perfection of wisdom, and because their minds have no obstructions, they have no fear. Passing utterly beyond error, they attain the final state beyond sorrow. All the Buddhas who reside in the three times by relying upon the perfection of wisdom become manifest and complete Buddhas in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, and complete enlightenment. Therefore, the mantra, the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the equal to the unequaled mantra, the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering, since it is not false, should be known as the truth. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is proclaimed. Tayata gate gate paragate parasongate bodhisoha. Shariputra, this is how a bodhisattva, great being, should train in the profound perfection of wisdom. Then the Blessed One arose from that concentration and said to the superior Avalokiteshvara, the bodhisattva, the great being, well said, O child of lineage, so it is. The profound perfection of wisdom should be practiced exactly as you have taught, and the Tathagatagarbas will. When the Blessed One had said this, the Venerable Shariputra, the superior Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva, the great being, and the entire assembly, as well as worldly beings, gods, humans, demigods, Gandharvas, and others, were filled with admiration and highly praised what had been spoken by the Blessed One. In the holy supreme abode of the Dakinis, possessed of clairvoyance and miraculous power, unwaveringly caring for practitioners as your children, homage to the host of the three places, Dakinis. Akasama. Tayata on gate gate barakate parasongate bodhisoha. Of truth of the exalted three jewels speech, may all on the side of negativity, such as the four maras, be stopped. May they become non-existent. May they be pacified. All enemies, obstructors, and hindrances, shante, kuruye, soha. The 80,000 types of obstructors pacified, freed from adverse, harmful conditions, may all be conducive in perfect auspiciousness, bring happiness and well-being here, right now. Ground perfume, anointed flowers, strew Meru for lands, sun and moon adorn, seen as Buddha, field and offered. Thus may all sentient beings enjoy pure lands. Jesu Lama Dampa Gena Kicho Kurukulla Kense Trindrigne Jitar Sampe Dulce Zinma Laza Geshe Chakawa Tuso Idam Guru Radna Mandala Kam Niryatayami Chongda Songi Chongna La Jaju Padu Dadu Kapsuchi Dagi Chonyen Gepe Sonam Ki Drola Penchu Sange Drupa Sho Chongde Songi Chomna La Jaju Padu Dadu Kapsuchi Dagi Chonyen Gepe Sonam Ki Drola Penchu Sange Drupa Sho Chongde Songi Chomna La Jagju Padu Dagdu Kepsuchi Dagi Chonyen Kepe Sonam Ki Drola Penchir Sange Drupa Sho.
Good morning. Today is nice weather. Weather changes very easily. Yesterday is very not good. Today is very good. Anyway, sorry. Today we start early. And many people also doesn't know. Then because I have to go the Vietnam's temple and what's it? Yeah, what called the place? Braintree. It's not Quincy.
It's next to Quincy.
Okay. Anyway, Braintree. The abbot told me long time to come. I didn't go and he get mad. I have to go there, therefore. Then also if you like, I think the J Buddha stay 1 month there. And go anytime, we went to Lawrence, right? Sam. Yeah. The J Buddha is the person, I think you guys maybe more understand the story there, but the one person found a very big rock, piece rock, J, I think Canada, right? Yeah, then he asked Lama Zopa Rinpoche what to do with it. Then he gave idea, you can make this same size Buddha Shakyamuni statue in Buddha Gaya. Therefore, then they're going to run all of the world. After they finish, they're going to put the Australia. They're going to build very big stupa. It's Tibetan, near the Trashilambo or Lhasa between there. You call Yangtze. Because Yangtze Pangol Chutan is very big stupa. Same size, I think also same shape. They're going to build that. Then after a couple more years, then when they finish complete the stupa, the J Buddha also goes into that. Therefore, anyway, there's the J Buddhas belong to APMT center, but I think more taken maybe Asians, Vietnam, Thai, right? Anyway, it's wonderful there. If you like to go there, then the Buddha Shakyamuni, the statue of the Buddha Gaya, they have 3 statues. Then after Buddha passed away, then they're going to build just one lady, she knows half Buddha. Then no one, after maybe 60, 70, 80 years, then no one know Buddha, they didn't saw. Therefore, they tried to build Buddha's statue. Then they asked her, his statue look like Buddha? She said, the two things not same as Buddha. We never saw Buddha's, how you call this, top here, to crown. We never see Buddha's crown. That we can see this one crown. The Buddha always teach. This doesn't teach. Other those shapes very similar. Therefore, I think they built 3 statues, also a little different shape, different size. They built sometimes that the size of some Buddhas, they say 25 years, something like that. Age that Buddha have a little bit different size. Then one right now in Buddha, Nepal, India, Buddha Gaya. The one is in Lhasa, Tibet. It's king of Sonsa Gompo. He married the we call daughter of the Chinese king. It's a long story, okay? Therefore, this Buddha also, the Chinese king bought what the advice what he took from India, and he had the statue. Then he gave the for the statue, then she bought the Tibet. Therefore, we call Chowo, the Chowo in Lhasa, the statue. That before that statue is same as Buddha Shakyamuni here, exactly this one. Then after Lama Zopa, he put the crown. What's a crown? It's a crown. He put off in the crown. But if you check out this, it's exactly the same as this. Therefore, like that anyway. Then I think this J Buddha also similar, and Buddha's statue in Buddha Gaya. They built exactly like their size. Then if you like also, you can go. It's 1 month there. Like that. Anyway, then we said, why we built the Buddha statues, things like that? We brought the tankas. This is for remind. People, some very auspicious person, very good people die. They build the statue, right? For what? For remind? For remember, right? Therefore, for us, we have statues. For we need to, some say, but like Buddha, then we don't have any symbols. We don't difficult to understand. Therefore, people build. So Buddha Shakyamuni like that kind of shape. His hands like this. Therefore, people can meditation also. They have like that. Therefore, purpose of the statues also then people can remember the Buddha, Bodhisattvas, Tara, also they make the merit. You can build the statues, stupas. Therefore, how big the statue create the merit, same size the statue. If you have good motivation, the good motivation, bad motivation is now you think, maybe people can see I'm the very great person, or I did very big stupa, big statue, then this is wrong meditation, wrong motivation. You think this is for benefit or something, because I'm able to build this statue or this stupa. Also, I am also what we call the part of person to the build like that. Then you can, this is for my way to benefit all something, because I'm very, I spend my whole life just worldly things that I'm not able to do anything. Not this time, just one time I have this opportunity. So I'm very honored. I'm very happy. You have like that kind of motivation. That's good. Then anyway, whatever we do activities, very important to not conjoin the 8 worldly things. 8 worldly dharmas, or 8 worldly concerns, okay? Everybody know, right? Buddhism is very important to your motivation. Is if you practice, if you research, 100 1 mile or 1 pemo, that merit or this action or this merit, right? Which we call merit is go to Mahayana or Hinayana or go to the cause of the enlightenment is your motivation. Therefore, motivation is very important. Anytime, always, whatever you do, the main thing is not conjoin the 8 worldly. Okay? This is very, very, very important. Anytime you study, you practice, Therefore, because whatever you do, you have to do the job. You can do that. You practice, and you have good motivation. They become great merit. When you dedication that the merit for benefit of all sentient beings, achieve enlightenment, the merit is not finished until all sentient beings achieve enlightenment. All, because you dedicate that. You dedicate the merit for, say, like I'm happy life. Take, go away my obstacles. Then, this is, you just dedicate just only this life. The way you die this life, the merit also finish. Because you just dedicate like that. Therefore, anytime, we do things, activity, Buddhism things, very important to motivation. We have great motivation. Okay? And like that, I think maybe Tamshus maybe doesn't hurt today. Therefore, now we talk about refuge, right? Yes, it doesn't matter. The refuge is the door of the Buddhism. Everybody knows Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Whenever we do prayers, all the prayers begin with the refuge. Every big, small, any prayers, the refuge. Therefore, refuge is very important for Buddhism. Therefore, not just Buddha is a very special person, Dharma is very powerful, Sangha is very great, not like that. We need to understand a little bit quality. Who's Buddha? What's Dharma? Who's Sangha? Right? Therefore, I always say, don't push too much yourself. Just study a little bit, okay? When someone says, who's Buddha? You can say, oh, Buddha. Someone says, where's Buddha? What kind of person Buddha? Oh, Buddha's Buddha Shakyamuni, 2005 years ago, he's achieved enlightenment. Then you just understand the Shakyamuni. They show you are not very great, understand what's Buddha. Buddha is the person understand all, everything, abandon all the, delusions. That kind of person we call Buddha. Okay? The Buddha, we all have Buddha's nature. Dharma is that kind of person give for advice for us. His advice, we call this Dharma. The Sangha is the person who gives advice. Okay? Usually we study books, go to monastery, they don't explain like that. They talk about go to, by the book. But for lay people, we talk all the time like that, that we difficult. Also, they don't know. We are not Buddha, we not achieve any that kind of quality Dharma. We not that kind of Sangha, then what we practice? Then, we do for lay people, when we teach, like, book, some, what we call Pampashim, what we call. Okay, who's not late? The cones. Cone? Cone, right? Cone? Yeah, make. Cone Yeah, corn we have to put a lot of, how you call it? Pills, or pills. Yeah. Therefore, we need to teach for the lay, regular people, we need to peel the Dharma. We don't need to be very detailed, they don't understand. Therefore, we very pale. Therefore, a little different. You go to monastery, they teach, and the outside, they're a little bit different. Because we need to peel here. Otherwise, you guys understand. Therefore, anyway, we talk about the refuge here, and then benefit refuge. What's benefit for refuge? Therefore, a little bit understand, a little bit study. This is very important. Okay. Then I really told you, Buddha, the person. Usually, now we can say the representative of Buddha is the person, he or she shows you the right path. This is a good, this is a bad. Who teach, this is representative like Buddha. Dharma is the he or she's advice. Sangha is the help for you. Put it together. Okay? We can all like this, otherwise we say, oh, you guys, I'm not Sangha, I'm not monk, then I'm not Sangha. Right? Not like that. You guys see, I don't achieve any paths. I couldn't practice the Dharma. Then I'm not Buddha. I don't know anything else. Therefore, people can think that, not like that, okay? Buddha, what he say, don't do 10 non-virtuous actions. You do the 10 non-virtuous actions, is a negative. You bind, you didn't do that. You keep the vow, commandment, is the Dharma. Okay? Because, for example, the thief, Buddha said, don't steal, right? Kuma, right? Steal. This is one of part. Then, when you steal, the moment you get fear, afraid, right? This is unhappy, right? And afraid that causes when you steal. Therefore, this suffering, when you don't steal, you don't get that suffering. Like that, right? Therefore, like this kind, you didn't do the non-virtuous actions, you didn't get the problems, you did the non-virtuous actions. Therefore, this is a practical Dharma. The Sangha is the usually, for example, here we have community. Without community, one person cannot. Usually with Buddha at the time, only there are 5 people he teach. And now, fourth to, will training the Buddha. What is the will training? Will training the teaching. But this time maybe 2 or 3 people doesn't teach. So too tired. Just 3 people, Therefore we have community. With community, we all get the teachings, right? Therefore, don't think Buddha Dharma Sangha means something very high level to practice. We all activities. Always example for doctor, the nurse, and medicine. When the person going to sick or they sick, you need a doctor who find your sickness. You need the medicine. How you call it? Cure the medicine, but maybe not cutting, okay, the medicine. But this country, they don't have much medicine, right? Only they cut, then they don't have much medicine. You go to India, Nepal, they give out medicine. Then you need also someone help to keep the medicines, on time, the nurse or your friends, like that. And the Buddha is that the doctor found our sickness for delusions. Then he give for the medicine is Dharma. The who help for practice in our communities. Okay? Like that. Then do you guys know what page, what outline last week? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we are all of that right there. You know what? Where are we? Where are we?
After we
Where?
378. Yeah, but we're still in page 377 in the section 198. But I can't remember. I think we were on page 378.
Last week we talked about the thief. He steals things, then he runs away. He sits under the bridge. Then it's very wonderful. If there are only 3 jewels, if there are 4 jewels, then I'm to die. Do you find this?
Yeah, thanks, Gareth. It was on 378. You see there's a little sentence in italic, which is around about there.
Okay, do you find that, right? Okay. Now this is a one benefit. Another benefit that the one person. Okay. It's okay. If you find out if it doesn't matter. I'm translated my book in English.
In the gold book, it's page 421.
Okay. You have to also translate and fix. And here, a lot of teachers, you have to fix your English. Okay. I'm just pick up here. Therefore, anyway, this is a benefit of refuge. Okay. If you are very, very 100%, anyway, I think you all know the cause of the refuge, right? Anybody knows what's the refuge? You need to know the cause of refuge. You don't have cause, no result. Okay? I think more is not done. Anyway, doesn't matter. This is the benefit of refuge. Now next, there is another story. The person who created the bow and next lap pig. Is it pig, right? Then he checked after he died where he born. That he couldn't find that his pig because he have only power. He can see the low realms. He couldn't see the high realms. That his teacher, his guide. He looked at all the pigs. Where's my student born? Because he knew his student created the karma to the born to the pig. Then he go to all the pigs, each pig he didn't find. Then he asked Buddha, where's my student? He created the karma to born the pig. The Buddha said, he born to the, Garam. Tushita. Yeah, Tushita, that's correct. Okay? Yeah. You can read the book, I'm just going to explain. This is for the benefit you take the refuge. He said, no, here, I'm going to translate Tibetan directly, okay? I think English is a little obsolete. Here they say, when we recite a refuge prayer, everybody not much pay attention. Everybody not much, everybody memorize, they're just thinking the merit. Then when you recite some tantra practice, when we say Om Sopa Vashita Sava Dhamma Sopa Tumbanyi the church, if you do Guru Puja, no, we don't do Thara Puja, we do like that. That time you think, oh, I'm meditation, I'm emptiness. But here say, this is not correct way. When you have most important thinking, that you taking the refuge, that time you are thinking very important. Because refuge is at the door of the Buddha's teaching, right? When you taking refuge, recite the refuge prayer, you don't much pay attention. When you say Om Sopa or something very tantra, then you think more pay attention. They shows you didn't know what is the real method to achieve enlightenment. I'm translating my way, okay? you have to guess, okay? Anyway, the meaning of that, maybe the different word they use, The meaning is, here, that is you didn't know where is the you how you call free from the low realms, the cause of the low realms. Understand? That's not correct. It's correct. When you take a refuge, you say, oh, I'm taking Buddha Dharma Sangha. It's almost also some special. If you do like that, that shows you didn't know what is the real method you free from the sufferings. That shows you didn't know really. Therefore, refuge is that key. Is it key or door? Is a taking, we call it, practice Dharma. Therefore, Atisha, Choji Atisha, when he is going, and whenever he does, he keep the, I don't know, lamb is what is called. He taking very care for the honest. Is honest, virtuous, honest. There's honest. The who is it? George is always taking the refuge. Is it honest? They talk about karma. He always thinking keeping the karmas, the vows. They call also he's also a refuge monk. They call him to refuge monk because he keeping the refuge is very important. Then when sometimes he heard that, then he said, oh, even my name can a little bit benefit for the Buddha's teaching, right? Therefore here, they say, who can help for us? You taking refuge, they can follow help for us when we going to die. Because when you have more thinking about all the time refuge, moment you die, you think the refuge. The next life, you didn't burn the hell realm. This 100%. Therefore, very strong, right? The text here said, I'm translated up down, okay? Do you see here that, right? This time, who going to die, right? That's it. It's sure. It is sure to you not die, you not born to hell realm if you're taking refuge all the time. Okay? Is correct? Then he said, when Buddha say, then impermanent, there's some any vehicles, Guru Samaja, that can practice also very, very important. But if you don't have refuge, you don't get any that can practice things. Therefore, the most root or most important is refuge. If you have refuge, very strong, very, you deep your mind, they protects you all the problems. I'm going to the next page here, okay? Even there's some stories, you don't take refuge for the people. You take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. And the people try to you, trust. Maybe sometimes the person also make you, we call, he'll come on to otherwise I'm complete finish. They said, don't trust people, trust Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Right? If you trust Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, then never deceive.
Will never deceive.
He never deceive. Right?
So if we believe in people, ordinary people, then we'll be deceived.
다 되게 몰라봐 셈다래 해서
And so if we entrust completely in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, then it's definite that we'll never be deceived.
그거 그래서 다 나도 간다 나도 점로 제가 제대로 와서 이나 나도 점로 됐다 카좀 쓰좀 봐도 오늘 셈되는 나도 연구해서 말아
And so most of us, we tend to take refuge, but our refuge is just, the word or, in our mouth only, not really from our heart.
right 그래서 오늘 셈되는 이제 사지 추게 줘서 고소 되네 아니 다디 가려 잡선치 니 점로 라자들 란 냠선 한바였나 근데 자네기 데려라고 매봐
And so if we really take refuge, from our heart in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, with the two complete causes for taking refuge, and follow all the precepts of taking refuge, then definitely we will have all these benefits as explained here.
아니 그말아 다 벨라라지사 사제들 무지 감추도네 아니 대야지 다 kontrola 이제 제할 때네 아니 감추 더 바래 들어와
And then also, in the text, it talks about a person who had a trial, and he took refuge in the Buddha and Sangha, and he won the trial.
너 어떤데 좀 말했어 근데 다다 전로 와서는 되게 진짜 제가 아니 제디 땡에 빠져 가야 못 봐. 아니 야 보여 그래 들어.
And if we take refuge wholeheartedly in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, then we will not receive any harms in the futures.
아니 대로 맞는데 소소 남로야. 야 보여 그래 들어. 잠로 야 보지 와이나.
And not only that, but also will be successful in whatever we do.
근데 가지는 아니 소수 잠로 야 보지 와나 아니 소수 손부터 야 보지 와기로. 소수 손부터 봐. 손은 전부들 바치기처럼 소 말했어.
So when we take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we create merit. So because of that merit, that we will be success and will not be inflicted by any kind of harms or hindrances.
그냥 가서 뭐 시당 수보칭 당당로 영에도 솔직히 나사 레라고 가서 나사 고도금도 와서. 가나 그 수보에 또 덥지. 나사 되고 그 전체 도에 말아.
So, for example, like people who are strong and healthy will not, will not get sick very easily. Right? It's not. It's because of the health. It's because of the strength, the health of the person that he's not getting the disease.
간증 아주 수보나야 지 실록이 나사도 까야게 니빠데 가시 채와 대 최지 못할 나사 뉴어에 또 요래단 들어도 라고도 와.
So however much strength we have in our body to prevent the disease, that much less the person will be sick, right?
Right. 근데 이 아니 니빠미 왔나 아니 나사된 조건 거야. 나사된 막아서 두고 왔더니 용에서 봐.
And then also, if that strength, decreases, then we become more vulnerable, and gets diseases or sickness easily.
근데 이 바다 다 강사들라 손은 강사되면 손은 침보에 와이나 아니 손은 되게 똑지 만도 주고 뭐도 있다 지금인데 좀 맞아 가려가 마음에 들어 어떤 용어로
And also because of the merit, the person has, the delusion rise as much also, and will slowly, decrease.
아니 잡선들에 손은 죽는 거잖아. 같이 제주 가서서 다 주서 마음 고생을 봤어.
And so the merit of taking refuge, if it has a physical form, you know how big that is?
How big? Yes. Yeah, just 손은 무지나 동동들 안내도 중요스러워.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. 근데 그 손은 침보고 점도 때 로 레인지 다 자세 자다만 이치지네. 나도 제가이나 아니 다 손은 또 침보는 것도 싸게 열어.
It says that if there is a form, it's a physical form to the merit of taking refuge in the Buddha and Sangha, then the whole three realms of existence would be too small, to hold it.
어디 있나? 이래도 남도 가디면 뭐해야 돼? 달로 가리 콤바이나 강 곰체어데 그냥 로 땡게 제대로 와서 곰까지 잖아.
And as it is true that whatever we are more habituated with, that will be that will be more possible arise in our mind, right?
텐데 맞아. 텐데 단대 점도 야부 체드는 감도 시간 나간다 오지. 점도 이 텐트 봐야나. 아니 되게 저와시마데 다 내솔람 저와데 다 쳐버려.
And so whatever we are habituated with, whatever kind of mind that we are habituated with, that is the kind of mind that's more easy to manifest, right? And if we are habituated, if we have habituated ourselves, with taking refuge and recollecting the refuge, Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha all the time, and we are, because of that, it is very high possibility that we'll be able to think of taking refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha at the time of death, right? It's not 100% sure that it will happen, but that's more likely, right? Because we're more habituated when we start. And so if that happens, then it is definite, it's 100% sure that one will not be born in the lower realms.
Okay. One third person Luna come combat the Jason Roy, Chini and Bin, Chaka Sanji Jitha Trampaso, Shona, and Tangas of Jagamares, the Majavijan said, anything in the Jabba, and the Sanji Temba, Java Temba, and the Combayana, and the Kanjeta, Naso Jagamare, some of Sagres and Urava.
And so it is said that in the text also, I don't know where it is, but it is as it is the nature of the mind, to manifest whichever we are more habituated with. So if we are able to think of the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha at the time of death, then it's definitely sure that we will not be born in the lower realm. And so whether the person has the refuge or not, it depends on whether the person has the two causes of taking refuge or not. So you know what are the two causes of taking refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, right?
Anyone knows?
Tolerance and trust in the Buddha and the Dharma and the Sangha to be able to save you. They're able to save you from any power.
So not just hell realm, but the lower, right? All three lower realms, right? And especially three lower realms, but in general, the whole cycle existence. So you should be afraid of all the sufferings of the but especially the three lower realms in order to take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha.
Are you scared? I don't think so. We scared these life problems, right? We don't think about even next level. We just think about how can deal with these problems, this life. Today is a thing. Now the television, no the town from the red was. Now the top message the country, they can't the country second, they should have come down.
So most of the time we don't even think about the future lives. We are always so busy just tackling with the issues, the problems of this life, right?
But it's honest. You're very honest. We say, I have a problem. How can I deal with these problems? We are not honest. We say, oh, I'm thinking about future life or some beings. But usually we really think, how can I deal with these problems? Or maybe I can practice Buddhism. Maybe they can take away my problems. Today, that Nando Kadina chick. Nando only can't do check chick. Nando chick. And so even
though we try to do as much as possible, but do we really see the benefits of doing the practice of Dharma? Does it help you? Practicing Buddhism, does it help you?
Oh, you think, maybe they can help one day. Just wish. Oh, they will help me one day. I'll just do it. Like that, or you really, this makes sense. Oh, they can help me. Come run mine. So help? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Very good. 너 마모식 때문에 와서 다 펜 토그레스 펜 가디소도 가디도 하고 메스 나주 로존치 나주 펜 토그레스 대이지 오지 가디 토그레 가와 토드나 가시세 되는 거 한번 보러 와서
So we say, practicing Dharma will benefit us, right? But if somebody were to ask you, when will it benefit you? Where will it benefit you? Will you be able to answer? Or what will it benefit you?
In our future lives.
In the future life. Well,
나도 들은 사람들이 where we all just think about future life that then bad. 나도 들은 거
which future life? That's so just general, right? That's what we think. But we're not we cannot be very specific, of what benefit there is in our practicing Dharma. But there is benefit.
근데 단에 전도라고도 어떤 팽도 해서 대가는 야보셔야 돼. 자주 셈래야 어떤 내가 팽도 삼직 섬수인도 대가는 야보래서 지금 뭐 팽을 해서 삼대데 당도 즉 만나나 라바용 어떻게 버려서 어떤 팽도 대가는 제기도 삼사요나 야보래서.
And so, of course, it will benefit in the future, right? Definitely, it will benefit. But we're not sure. But if you see the benefit right now, if you see the changes in yourself right now, then that's very good. That's a good, very good, result, of practicing Dharma.
Okay, that makes me very happy. You guys do really good practice. Otherwise, most people, maybe you can go to ask the Tibetan Palamas. When people, they say they can say future life. Then we don't know what's. Right? Of course, this is a benefit, but you think, yeah, this makes sense. This makes me helpful. My mind more calm down. Things to do. It's very good. Okay, not just looking for the dark place to something fun here. It's good. Okay. 근데 이제 only 중요하냐고 치와나 다 생들라다 just 잡힌 도바지 요마더라.
So if we take refuge, wholeheartedly, then there's no doubt that we'll receive the benefit.
근데 이제 다 점도 치와다 렌델레시 치와다 빼면서 계신 버렸어.
So taking refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha and believing in the karmic law of cause and effect is very important.
Common law of cause and effect. 근데 이제 조지라 아니 달 렌델을 남았어야 돼. 아니 가로 점을 남았어야 돼. 다 미다서도 여서로 와. 렌델을 남아.
So there's also Lama Tisha received the nickname called Refuge Lama.
근데 이마다 나도 뭐만 제가 렌델을 이치 마셔는데 나도 다 강에 때리는 것도 강에도 소도고만 와. 내가도 렌델을 이치 매 따라했어.
So like it says here, Adisha saw that taking refuge and the law of cause and effect were alone important, and so he taught them. See, he was called taking refuge Lama. So, when we face some problems, small problems, we're not able to, take it. We're never able to accept, or stand with it. That's because of not having enough belief in the karmic law of cause and effect.
아니 냠내가 담보 렌델이지 난 저거만 더 먹고 말이 있어요.
Right. So the first step, or the doorway to become a Buddhism, Buddhist, is taking refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, or not just becoming Buddhist, but practicing Buddhism. The first step, the doorway for practicing Buddhism is taking refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. And the first step, for the practice itself, is taking, believing in karmic law of cause and effect, and remembering.
Okay. 내가 렌델랑 가서 나도 죽게는 렌델을 알아 봐. 죽기 맞이나 다 진리를 봐. 나도 진리하고 걔 말에 맞이자 제토면서 나도 강에 맞아 강에 된다 봤는데 다 돈이 제토면 왔어.
So when in the teachings, we talk about karma and its results, right? Karma and result. But in general, it means cause and effect, right? So whatever you do is the cause, and then what you receive of doing that is the effect.
그러와 진리 렌데 세든 가서 죽게 맞도 다 가서 가게라 다 진리를 봐. 제때 싸워야 다 레버든 좀 그래서 제 마상하면 발랐다 레버 영화든 지대 중요해서.
And so this is the karma and the cause and effect, right? The karma and result means cause and effect. So because you have created the cause, therefore you receive the the result. And if you haven't created the cause, it's definite that you're not going to receive the result, right? So that cannot be because in general, it's in nature, right? In nature, there's no result that comes without a cause, right?
배제는 다 대상원서 실록을 넘어도 세보자 마 사용도 것을 간지 사고를 기체 되어나 모두 렌디아 타고려.
For example, now it's the fall, right? The fall season, so when the leaves are falling, and so what is the cause for that?
대중의 자고를 가디 차오르잖아.
So because of the cold, the leaves are falling?
The days get shorter. Our
So there's a causal condition.
Well,
I'm just kidding. So there's a cause. There's a cause and condition for that, right? It doesn't happen just by itself. It doesn't. That's the result. What's happening is the result, and that has a cause. So let's say the winter is the cause. Now, what is the cause, for the winter? Huh? Yes. So there is a cause for everything. For the result, everything that happens has a cause, right?
텔바지가 드네지니까 이제 실로도 마사하고 또 아니 뒤에다 지금 담았다니 아니 지체된데 아니 따뜻하게 되는 게 고뉴스 저도 고뉴스.
So I heard there's a scientist, who saw the fall, the leaves falling, and then looking at that, and then he said, "Oh, the leaves are falling," and because of that, then he was able to, come up with the term cause and condition. Is that true? Have you heard of that? A scientist who came up with the term cause and condition.
나도 그냥 통통해라다. 나도 그 성을 딴거 뭐다 실로만 사도고 또 세워자 건가 잘해서 하지. 오늘 그 지체된데 대원 니마치 영어 많이 봐. 세컨 직다를 때는 까르차 니마니만 봐. 지금 이제 바로 왔어.
So normally when we see the leaves falling, we say, "Oh, it's just a fall," and that's all. We don't think about why it's falling, what causes fall, and what is the condition for that, and so forth. We don't think about that, right? So we just think it's falling.
간제에서나 간제 코로나가 됐다 냠도 대학이 가도 다시 코로나 니바도 정도 그러고서 니바 소리가 지체인데 에너지 딱간에 제도 니바만 정도 그러고 남시 조거야 당시 코로나 치고야 나도 차다 니바 좋아하다 딱 고마 사용 그러고 간제 도시는 삼로 땅에나 지체된데 세대 아니 야도 그러죠.
And so, there's a cause and there's a condition for everything like that, right? And so the leaf, it turns yellow or it turns brown, and then it falls. And what is making that happen? There's a potential in the tree also, right? There's the power, the potential to hold the tree green, to hold the leaves green. And then when that potential decreases, then it can't hold it anymore green, so then it turns into yellow, and then it falls, right? So there's a potential there also.
다들 세리박에 삼로다 하나 다 세리박에 빠책잖아도 뭐는 가슴 통을 공사 빠책잖아요. 다 최선 독일로 왔어.
And it's true, that can be proved, by the scientists, right?
그냥 한국 가오차도 한국 가오차도 가진 잘했잖아. 나 걔는 고 잘해서는 저도 갈라야 돼.
So, for example, I have a gray hair. Why is that? Is it because of I'm getting old, or why?
Why you guys say explain that?
I don't see gray hair. I don't see it.
Yes, I do that. Yeah, I don't know. Yes.
Does it change the cause of all conditions?
Sorry, the change?
Is it change the cause for all conditions?
Is the cause for all condition?
Right.
Yeah.
Everything's constantly changing.
깨는 거로.
As a result of change?
그러다 그래서 그러. 그래서 깨다 저도 깨니까 저기로 왔어.
Yeah, of course, it can be a condition. It can be cause for condition. It can be also result itself. So when the change happened, because of something, that change happened, so that change is a result. Right? And that change can make others, something happen, so that's condition. And there's a cause also. So it depends, right? So change can be condition, can be cause, can be result also.
When a hero correlation nipate habda tana habda chide nipare wachi. Yena kent and namshi yamana namshi tramushu chidre chawana. Kote de much habda when a yamanga swim dematwachode, Kotenda than Trini Kote Matwachas was. Koranga Jug Nibako habda chide, then I Kotenda than Kote Matwachas.
There is a cause and condition. The condition can play a strong role also, right? For example, like if there is a cause for the thing to last for a week, but because of certain conditions, let's say the tree was going to stay green and the leaves were going to stay green for a month more, but then the cold weather came suddenly, and then the tree, the leaves started to turn yellow like in 20 days, so it was instead of 30 days, it turned so because of that, that's caused by the condition, right? Of that condition of the cold weather, then the leaves were turned yellow before it is time.
What is Kaje? Go go shot Pachina, Gene Pachimaris, Gene go Tanta Karamayako, the cheat in the Kokashi chatting more.
So I have a lot of gray hair or white hair, and I don't think that's happening because of the old age, but there are many other different causes and conditions that is causing that to happen.
Pashi the all at that Tradia Tragola Trasa Erbati. Tras with Tata Jumevaza, Takolachi Napodea, Nipa Yamto Yeros. Then how go miss.
So there is this nerve system, right, under the, what do you call it, scalp? Under your scalp, there's a nerve system that's passing the blood, and the hair is not getting maybe enough blood to stay black, and that's why it is turning white, right? Would it be like that?
I don't know, this is a scientific check. I don't know how. Anyway, there's something that's not because the age old, they become one, not like that, the nature. There's something not correct. It's age old Thompson with some age. His hair very black.
I don't have any hair.
Yeah.
I know, I get it.
I am most very short, you guys doesn't see. But the cause effects very subtle, also very powerful. They can change any everything. Therefore, all the phenomena control the cause effect. Look,
All the results.
All the results
come from cause and condition.
Come from cause condition. The cause condition is very powerful, right? These things we have to also a little bit think about. I want to also think about how I become I'm there. Stress. Yeah, this is a stress. Yeah, this is very stressed. If you're very stressed, you become also gray head. I'm not very stressed. I don't know. I thought maybe I'm not stressed. Maybe I'm stressed.
If you look at Obama before and now,
yeah.
Very black hair, that is all white hair.
Yeah. I think there's also one cause here. They say you're very stressed. You have become good. Why? Then also we need to why. Why the person very stressed with the cause to come to? Why not? We need to also find the reason. I don't know that how that kind of connection there is. That's also you person very stressed, you become old very fast. Even it doesn't matter worthy, very things could have you very worthy person, then you become easy to get more old. Like that anyway, cause and effect is very, very powerful. Then is that kanji. That jump to the kitchen body is. Then is that jump to love the abon yamba yena. Any tango to nyum mamu part doctor was.
And then, of course, once having understood about the refuge, the importance of taking refuge, then it is important to follow the precepts or the instructions of taking refuge, right?
Oh, there is a tandu tang gadina chanang any Sanji Jomne good chamber, Kaji Kusu the chamber, the Shavayana, 아니 가로도 간지 동아래 tro야기 니바야 돼요래 지나 강간에 tro야 니바야 돼요래 다 간지 지나 예체나 이체 조사다 또 대래서는 송도스.
So if you remember, if you think about the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha all the time, then and follow their instructions, then definitely you'll be free from all the sufferings and all the problems. And so the only thing that we should be thinking about all the time is the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha.
대대다 이체오나 그러나 잠로시보다 맞아와요. 잠로시보다 맞잖아. 아니 디 잠로시ben 레벨할 때는 다 조선제 공부하느라 도그래서.
And so what you should not be separated from is taking refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. So if you have that all the time, then you'll be free from all the sufferings, and eventually you'll achieve the state of full enlightenment.
Okay? Then usually also I always told the people, don't 2 days study here, just leave the book there, okay? If you have time, read again, okay? That's very, very important. Of course you guys very great. You have very difficult time control for all of us, right? We lost free from the time. Therefore, but you try to make time, come to here, also you try to practice your home, it's very, very great. Then usually 당그마로는 뭔가다 르만데 다 연타고로 아주 지겨스러워. 다 대사치 남이 주다네야 예위로 제가 너무 좋간지 산지기 땜바 다사게 르마 차와라was.
So before the teachings of the Buddha didn't exist in this country, right? But now it is spreading all over the places. So it became like a central land already now, right? In terms of practicing Dharma.
다 대리 전도 되려고 와서 간지 산지기 취쳐발라 되는 소수생활 팽이도 세야 돼. 몇십 야 버렸어. 대체는 뭐네 지금 로종 제가 완전히 제가 따로 버렸어.
So like most of you said, practicing Buddhism has helped you. So that's very good. That's a good sign of having practiced Dharma, studied Dharma, and practiced Dharma well.
그렇죠. 맞다. 뭐말에 가서 또 뭐 받지 오시면 펜토를 너다 펜토를 대주 이신으로 지내진 샌들은 깔리자와데 테네로 오케 마드나 쉽지 야부들에 대한다 곧다 펜토면 어려웠어.
So if we just believe that it's going to benefit us in the future, then that's just a belief, right? We're just doing based on the belief, but we're not seeing the solid proof of having benefited. And so, but if we see the benefit, if we see ourselves, receiving the benefit, then that's a very good reason, and that would make us, continue to practice the Dharma.
Okay. Therefore, 네가 가디다 라간 도와서, 디칸 라간 도와서, 나도 오면서 관계 먹으러 왔으면 쉬우치게 도와서. 나 사진 추도하는 거 가야 나이죠. 다 대처럼 기직 바로 바로 예송 원래 도야가 용 원래 도야게 탑 야슈도 마시기 빠르지 않고 송샤지 더 가다 가지고.
So like it says in this text, it says during public ceremonies we sit distracted, fidgeting while we recite. While we recite until enlightened, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly. Like I said, when we do that, we don't really pay attention. But to the part, it says, Om Sambho Shuddha Sawadama Sambho Shuddha Ham. So then we pretend we are in a deep meditation and roll our eyes.
대에네 문에 솔로 도하게 이제 야수대 템포 힘이 따라 들어와.
And this is a sign that we don't know what the gateway to Buddhism is and what marvelous means it is for preventing rebirth in the lower realms.
Okay, then 그래나 단다 주소 들이 뭐네 램페하고 정도까지 배는 되어야 돼. 소소 냠냠도 빼면서 야보를 들어와. 그래서 냠냠 가도 좀 나로 나왔어.
So you're saying that it benefits you. It's a very good answer, and shows that you are practicing really well. So keep on practicing well again.
Okay, like that. Then we finish study here because I have to go half hour. Then Thank you very much. Okay.
Right, page 39 of the Kurukulla prayer book. Saji Perki Jing Shei Meito Trari Rabling Ji Nide Gempadi Sangye Jingdu Mite Uwar Hidru Kunamdag Jingla Shoparsho Jesu Lame Kuse Rabten Shingnam Katrin Len Shoshurge Padang Lob San Tempe Drome Sasun Hidruwe Munzel Teatunagushi Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamniryatayami. From my 2 collections, vast space that I have amassed from working with effort at this practice for a great length of time, may I become the chief leading Buddha for all the minds blinded by ignorance. Even if I do not reach this state, may I be held in your loving compassion for all my lives, Manjushri. May I find the best of complete graded paths of the teachings, and may I please all the Buddhas by practicing. Using skillful means drawn by the strong force of compassion, may I clear the darkness from the minds of all beings with the points of the path as I have discerned them. May I uphold Buddha's teachings for a very long time. With my heart going out with great compassion in whatever direction the most precious teachings not yet spread or once spread have declined, may I reveal this treasure of happiness and aid. May the minds of those who wish for liberation be granted his bounteous peace, and the Buddha's deeds be nourished for a long time. By even this graded course to enlightenment completed due to the wondrous virtuous conduct of the Buddhas and their children. May all human and non-human beings who eliminate adversity and make things conducive for practicing the excellent paths never be parted in any of their lives from the purest path praised by the Buddhas. Whenever someone makes an effort to act in accordance with the tenfold Mahayana virtuous practices, may they always be assisted by the mighty ones, and may oceans of prosperity spread everywhere. In that snow mountain encircled land, source of every benefit and joy, may Lord Tenzing Gyatso Chen Rezig remain in life till samsara's end. Tong Ni Ning Jay Zoom Du Ju Pe Lam Che Che Sal Ze Gong Chen Ten Trugun Chang Na Pe Mo Tenzin Gyatso La So Debzo Zedun Kundru Sho 49, short, long life prayer for Lama Zopa Rinpoche. You who uphold the subduer's moral way, who serves as a bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Maju's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplishes magnificent prayers honoring the three jewels, Savior of myself and others, your disciples, please, please live long. Page 57, yeah. Through this virtue